everybody, welcome to my Social Studies Technology project for Ms. Giacomini on how Persia becomes an empire. Early in their history, the Persians were unorganized nomadic people, but that soon changed under great leaders like Cyrus the Great and Darius the First. The Persians often thought other peoples of Southwest Asia. Unfortunately, they lost a fight to the Medes and were ruled by them for 150 years. Luckily, in 550 BC, Cyrus II led a revolt against the Medes and was successful. His success marked the beginning of the Persian Empire. One reason why Cyrus the Great was thriving as an emperor was because of the way he treated the people he conquered. He did not force people to adopt the Persians' customs and did not mistreat them. As you can see on the map, Cyrus conquered much of Southwest Asia, including nearly all of Asia Minor. He also added land to the east. Cyrus led his army into Central Asia in the Jaxartes River. Cyrus was fortunate in his conquest because his army was very well organized and loyal. The immortals were the heart of his army. They were 10,000 soldiers chosen for their courage and skill. In addition, the army had a unit of soldiers who ride horses called a cavalry. Together, the immortals and the cavalry could defeat almost any foe. Cyrus was a great emperor. He treated the people he conquered fairly. He hoped this would make them less likely to rebel. He was correct. Because few people rebelled against Cyrus, his empire remained strong. Historians call him Cyrus the Great because of his many successes. When he died around 529 BC, Cyrus ruled the largest empire ever seen. Cyrus' son, Cambyses, continued to expand the Persian Empire. But then, Cambyses died in a rebellion. 4 years later, Darius I claimed the throne. Darius started by organizing the empire and dividing it into 20 provinces. Then he chose governors to rule each province. They were called satraps. To remind the satraps that he had the most power, he called himself the King of Kings. Darius built roads to connect various parts of the empire. These roads made it a lot easier for messengers to travel throughout Persia. Darius also built a new capital that he named the Persepolis. Wanting his capital to reflect all of the glory in the empire, Darius filled the city with stunning works of art. During his rule, a new religion arose in the empire. This religion was called Zoroastrianism and taught that two forces were fighting for control of the universe. They voted for good. This religion remained popular in Persia for many centuries. Darius continued to expand the Persian Empire. Persia became one of the largest empires in the world under Cyrus the Great. He conquered much of Southwest Asia. The way he treated the people he conquered made them less likely to rebel. His army was strong and loyal, which helped greatly in times of war. After Cyrus died, though, Darius took over and organized the empire into 20 provinces, which were ruled by satraps. He built roads to connect various parts of the empire, which made it a lot easier for messengers. And a new religion called Zoroastrianism arose in the empire. After that, he continued to expand the empire for many years.